hands on, hands on, hands on, hands on, yeah, yeah, breeze on, hands on, yeah, hands on. Cut out all the lights, see the light. Gap pulled over, see the brights. What you doing on the street at night? Wonder if they gonna read your rights. 13th Amendment, 3 strikes. Made a left when I should've made a right. Told God last time on life. Told the devil that I'm going on a strike. Told the devil when I see him on sight. I've been working for you my whole life. Told the devil that I'm going on a strike. I've been working for you my whole life. Nothing worse than a hypocrite. Change, he ain't really different. He ain't even try to get permission. Asked for advice and they dissed him. Said I'm finna do a gospel album. What have you been hearing from the Christians? They'd be the first one to judge me. Make it feel like nobody loved me. They'd be the first one to judge me. Feeling like nobody loved me. Told people God was my mission. What have you been hearing from the Christians? They'd be the first one to judge me. Make it feel like nobody loved me. Make you feel alone in the dark and you never see the light. Man, you never seeing home, man, you never see the domes. I can feel it when I write. Point of living in the right. If they only see the wrongs, never listen to the songs. Just to listen is a fight, but you whoop me for the fight. It's so hard to get along if they only see the slight from the love of religion. What have you been hearing from the Christians? They'd be the first one to judge me. Make it seem like nobody loved me. I'm not trying to lead you to visas, but if I try to lead you to Jesus, we get called halfway believers. Only halfway read Ephesians. Only if they knew.
We're here at Retro Fitness, where I do a lot of my work. I have a lot of clients here, and I have a very, very interesting and special human being who I'm going to be working out with today. His name is Mr. Fuego.
Hello.
All right, so he's going to put me through his workout style, and then we're going to have a little Q&A after we are done. So let's get it, man. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, this album is dedicated to all the teachers that told me I never amount to nothing. To all the people that lived above the buildings that I was hustling from, that called the police on me when I was just trying to make some money to feed my daughter.
Yeah.
And to all my peoples in the struggle, you know what I'm saying? It's all good, baby.
Shake it.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine. Hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack Mr. Magic Marley Marl. I let my tape rock till my tape pop. Smoking weed and bamboo, sipping on private stock. Way back when I had the red and black lumberjack with the hat to match. Remember rapping Duke? The hard. You never thought that hip hop would take it this far. Now I'm in the limelight cause I rhyme tight. Time to get paid, blow up like the world trade. Born sinner, the opposite of a winner. Remember when I used to eat sardines for dinner? Peace to Ron G, Brucey B, Kid Capri, Funk Master Flex, Love Bug, Star Ski. I'm blowing up like you thought I would.
Here with a very special human being. Thank you for that workout right there.
It's my pleasure, buddy.
Mr. Delfuego, okay? I work at the Retro Fitness in Kingston, and this guy I've seen is a very, very unique individual. He carries himself in a graceful manner. You know, he's quiet to himself, but has explosive capabilities. Very unique style, Mr. Delfuego. Why have you chosen fitness to be your outlet? Why is fitness your outlet?
For fitness, I never thought it would be my outlet, actually. I never really was a fitness kind of guy. It was always those kind of, hey, you know, I can work out a little, but, you know, I'll still be in shape.
Okay.
Nah, I was never like that. I went into fitness through a bad time in my life.
Okay.
And I was trying to figure things out for myself, you know, going through stress, work, relationships, etc., right?
Yeah.
And I wanted to find something that You know, that makes me feel good. That makes me feel happy,
Okay.
and that I'm good at.
Okay.
And a few friends of mine just came to this gym here, Retro Fitness, and I didn't think much of it at first. I was just kind of just doing little fun workouts, and then the more I keep doing it, you know, all the little depression, all the little things that I have, periodic at times, it inspired me, myself, you know, depending on most of what people would feel, to do something different.
Do something different. That consistency built a different, start to give you a different confidence.
Oh yeah, it gave me a whole different confidence, but it wasn't like, you know, like those easy kind of confidence, you know, you get. It's just, you know, you kind of build it within time, you know. It's just, you know, when you start doing something new, especially new, you know, you don't know what you're doing, you know. Even by the littlest things, you don't even know what you're doing, because, you know, you're around people you don't know, you're around, you know, just all these equipments you don't know. And for me, for my dumbass, I literally had to like check all the equipments. I used all the equipments and I failed.
So you experimented with everything.
Everything from the beginning, good and bad. But I just kept going.
I got a question for you. Who are some of your influences? In the fitness industry, in your style, who are some of your key influences for you?
For fitness, I don't really have as many, but I do have some that I could look up to in a sense. I like Jim Carrey.
Okay.
I like Jim Carrey's work. Okay. He inspires me to, at least for me, and I know it sounds a little corny, but I always like to dream a big life.
Yes.
You know, like I like to have, like I have ambitions. I have something I like to just bring out on people.
Yes.
But I was always so shy to kind of bring it out, you know, because everyone.
You have a purpose. Sorry to cut you off. You have a purpose.
Yeah, you know, I never think of much if I had any kind of purpose, you know. It just kind of just filled in within time, and you know, and I'm thinking to myself, hey, if I could bring a little happiness to myself and better myself, hey, why can't I bring that to other people?
I like that.
You know, I know it's kind
of. So Jim Carrey, who else?
Jim Carrey, Robin Williams.
Okay.
Robin Williams was I looked up to him in a sense of empathy, understanding, a caring guy.
Okay.
And that's something that I am. And he set his mind into helping people.
I like that.
And I never thought I was like those kind of guys that would like to always kind of help out. But when you see somebody struggling with just anything, for me, you do the right thing as to help anyone out when it comes to their sadness, because with him, he went through a lot of
building people up.
Yeah, he built up this self-esteem in a way, you know, and he was sad himself. And I'm not saying I'm not sad, but it's just sometimes
it's unique. It's very unique to have that that in you to be able to bring the best out of people, or to make people feel better about themselves. It's a very unique quality to have. You are a blessed individual to have that. Okay, let me just fix my camera real quick, because are we still rolling here?
Hopefully.
There we go.
There was one thing I did like what he always said: make your life spectacular.
Okay.
You know, one day I will, and one day I'd like to bring that.
By making your life spectacular, it rubs off on others around you.
Yeah.
And I think that's the gift that you are really starting to realize, that you have an impact and an influence on other people that's very, very unique, and it's very positive, you know. And that's why I wanted you a part of this project, because I want you to keep going and striving for that bigger and better picture, right? I got another question for you. What keeps you consistent on a week-to-week basis? I'm in here all the time, as you see me, but I also see you all the time in here. What helps keep you consistent on
is something different. I like to do something different every day. You know, I like to better myself. I like to work on new parts of my body, learn new things, you know, educational, physically, and all that. And, you know, for me, it doesn't really, like, take much. You stick to what you like, you stick to what makes you happy, and you stick to what makes you better as a person, and you can bring that out in everybody. You know, for me, it just keeps me going. I have a one-mind track. Stick to what you do, man, and you know, I know it's kind of like cheesy, but
No, I love that. I love that. That's
you know,
awesome.
you know what the thing is with me? It sounds all right. You know, I'll even say this too. What I don't like for me, I don't like to, you know, bring out the others.
You don't want to bring out. You don't want to be a part of a negative situation.
Yeah, no.
You want to remove yourself from. Is that what you were trying to say?
Yeah.
Like you want to stay removed from negative situations, negative influences. You want to bring positivity and keep moving in your direction.
Pretty much. And it's a tough battle. Like right now, like I kind of just screwed up on what I was going to say.
No big deal.
But
This is real. You know, this is a real conversation. You know, people. This is what it's all about. We're bringing a closer inside look on someone like yourself who has a positive impact. So that's what the key. That's what the focal point of this is.
I appreciate that, man. And I really do. I appreciate you taking the time to actually want to interview a guy like me. Because, you know, really, I'm not much of anything. I'm not trying to be like a negative person of myself about it. But it's like, you know, not many people have like the best self-esteem, you know?
Yeah.
People struggle with that. And I like to live life at least positive, not like fake positive to be like, oh, hey guys, everything's gonna be great, you know? No.
Because life is hard sometimes.
You gotta push through it no matter what. And, you know, if you strive for something that you believe, you know, it makes a big difference. And, you know, when you do the things every day and, you know, when you get everything around you that's just secondary, you know, and it just makes me happy, you know. Not really much to explain other than, you know, I like to be
In a good environment.
Yeah.
In a happy place. I got one more question for you. How do you want to be remembered? At the end of the day, when Delfuego makes his impact on this world, how do you want to be remembered?
I would like to be remembered as the guy that helped someone in need. I like to be remembered as that I'm the guy that at least I brought a smile to your face, that I gave you strength, and at least I gave you courage to push forward on the things you struggle every day. And you know, if I could see that, to me, it's at least more worth than money. You know, I know money is all the greatest thing we all like and need, you know, but honestly, is to help a person without, you know, asking for anything in return is a good selfless act. And I like to bring that to people. And I like you and any other people to be part of that as well, you know?
I appreciate that. Thank you, Delfuego, for taking the time. This has been another episode of What's Your Why? Thrill Hill, Delfuego. All right, peace out.
Peace. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, brother.
Oh.